Hello everybody, welcome back to another quick video. Today we're going to look at multiplying using estimation and partial products. So sticking with our partial products boxes, there's a couple different ways that we can solve or reasonably estimate a product of two numbers. So I'm going to have them side by side, but we'll focus on one strategy first. So with this one, we want to round to the nearest tenth. So how we do that, we want to look at our tenths, or our tens spot, and we want to look next door. So the rule that I always tell my students is 5 or more, raise the score; 4 or less, let it rest. And there's different sayings that go about it, but they all generally mean the same thing. 5 or more, we round up; 4 or less, we round down. So I look at 37, and with 37, 7 is greater than 5, so I'm going to round this up to 40, and I'm going to multiply this by 72, and 72, 2 is less than 4, so I'm going to round down to 70. So this helps with students that on kind of on grade level or below grade level, or they're somewhere in between. Doing these helps reinforce, rounding skills, and then makes multiplication a little bit easier. So what I like to do is put the big number on top, smaller one on the side, and I tell them to block with their finger the zeros that they see. So all they see is 4 times 7. So when they see 4 times 7, that gets me 28. And with that, now I tell them to essentially lift their fingers up, or they can highlight the zeros like I did here, and they see that there are 2 zeros. So I slide one over, so I slide a 0 over because I have 1 here, and then I drop a 0 down here, and then I just tell them add a comma, and they're good to go. So what this does kind of gives us a little bit of a range in which our answer can fall in. It can't it's going to be somewhere between that. So that's like a good way to kind of just quickly double check, is my math correct? Then kind of for like my higher students, I tell them to round one that is only one that is going to make your multiplication a little bit easier. So in this case, I would round my 37 to make it 40, but I'm going to keep 72. So I'm going to keep my 70 in 2, and I'm going to split it and make it big box, little box, and then I just have my 40. So then now I do the same thing. I cover up, or I highlight my zeros, and I just look at the numbers in white right now. So 4 times 7, that gets me 28, and then I slide 1 over, and I drop 1 over, and I'm done with that one. Then I multiply 4 times 2, and that will get me 8, and I have 1 to slide over but nothing to drop, so then I just have 80 left over. So now I have to add these together. So 2,800 plus 80, really just reinforcing that all of our place values are lined up nice and neatly. So I have 0 in my ones, I have 8 in my tens, I have 8 in my hundreds, and 2 in my thousands. So now we're starting to get a little bit more accurate of an answer. So now if we wanted to actually solve this using our partial products, we can, let me pull this up, make this nice and big. So if we have 72, 70, and 2, and 30, and 7, want to have small box, big box, 3 times 7, that gets me 21, and I have a 0 to slide over and a 0 to drop. So I have 1, 2, comma. Then I go next door, 3 times 2, that gets me 6. And I have 1 0 to slide over, and I'm done. Then I go down below, and I multiply 7 times 7, that gets me 49. And I have 1 0 to drop, I don't have any to slide. And then lastly, 7 times 2 gets me 14. So now I just add these all up, and I like to put these from greatest to least. So that gets me 490, 60, and 14. So when I add these all up, 4 plus all those zeros gets me 4. 9 plus 1, that gets me 10. Plus 6 gets me 16. Carry the 1 because I made a 10. 4 plus 2 gets me 6. And 2 plus 0 gets me that. So when I actually multiply 37 times 42, and if I want to rewrite this, 37 times 72 gets me 2,664. So now I can look at my estimate. My first one I had at 2,800. And then my second one, where I rounded, I have it slightly up above of 2,880. And my actual answer came in just a little short of that, 2,664. So this is like a good way to check, am I within reason of this? Yes, absolutely. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.